Welcome back to our show, your show, Let's Talk Stocks. In studio with us this morning is Miss Cordell Williams Graham. She's president of the Young Entrepreneurs Association. Of course, she's going to tell us how they are going to transform this country into the business mecca that Jamaica deserves to be. Welcome, Cordell. Big task on your hands.
Yes, thank you so much for having us this morning, Neilson. Thank you.
All right. So, Young Entrepreneurs Association, who are you?
Okay, so the Young Entrepreneurs Association of Jamaica, we have been around since 2006, and we are a voluntary group of entrepreneurs that believe that Jamaica has hope, yes, and can be revolutionized. And we have come together to create opportunities for entrepreneurs right across Jamaica. And we like to say for them to grow in every alley. And that is personally, professionally, and commercially. And so through our partnerships with local and international players, we provide, certain opportunities for them to do just that. For example, training, coaching, mentorship, access to finance opportunities, access to opportunities to showcase their products and services. And of course, let us not underrate the value of networking that we provide.
Oh, of course, networking is critical. It's something that we often overlook.
That's right.
But the Young Entrepreneurs Association, well, Jamaica is known for its abundance of talent when it comes to entrepreneurial concepts and business startups. But we're also known for the high level of fall-offs as well. What is different about the YEA and your membership?
Okay, so I'm glad you raised that point because that underscores the reason why we were established. It's really about helping entrepreneurs to increase their success rate. And so what we do is we bring together different types of entrepreneurs in various industries. We also focus on entrepreneurs, no matter what we say, the age, the stage, or the wage that you may be earning at this time. We bring together entrepreneurs and they're able to seamlessly connect with each other. Share, strategies and techniques that they are utilizing to gain traction. So there's a lot of interconnectedness among the entrepreneurs who are able to, have internal mentorship opportunities, and we also gain access to mentorship from our board members, from our network of mentors throughout the business landscape. We have some of our alumni that come back and give back to the association as well. Not only mentorship, but also financially to keep us going. I think that's what really significantly makes the difference, because you do have quite a number of programs out there that tap into the entrepreneurial space and are geared towards assisting entrepreneurs to grow, but the continuous interaction, the continuous hand-holding, and the friendships and the family-orientedness of the Young Entrepreneurs Association builds that trust and camaraderie among the entrepreneurs that really help them.
Here's the elephant in the room, Cordell. By and large, our education system prepares us to grow up, pass some exams, look bright, and go get a 9-to-5.
Right.
It hasn't really been one that engenders a lot of faith in believing that you can create that 9-to-5 and be the employer of people. How does the YEA help to navigate that course and move people from the being trained all their lives to go and do a 9-to-5 to realizing that, hey, you can be the owner of capital?
Right. Okay, so as I mentioned previously, one of the things that we emphasize is education, right? Entrepreneurial education, education in financial literacy, and just how to structure, streamline and scale your business. So we put a lot of emphasis on that. As a matter of fact, what we do, we provide scholarships, consistently providing scholarships in that area.
Do you believe, as you talk about education, do you believe there should be some advocacy to adjust the education system to have entrepreneurship not just as a token add-on at the tertiary level,
Yes.
but really from primary school
The
financial
grassroots
literacy coming
yes.
right up.
And that's, yes, I do believe so. And that is something that we have been advocating for quite some time. We do policies every single year that we present to the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce, whoever the sitting minister is.
Are they listening to you?
Yes, they have been listening. They have been making some moves. We have lobbied for seats at the table. We have lobbied for certain opportunities to be extended to the entrepreneurs. We've lobbied for changes in certain programs that they have been rolling out, and they have been listening. There's more to be done, certainly, but there is room there. And one of the things that we have been pushing for is for entrepreneurship to be seen as, you know, a critical component in the education system that's really going to revolutionize the human capital in this space. As you know, the discussion now is around the dearth of human capital, and certainly we need to become a mecca of entrepreneurship, so that yes, we can create more you know, employment opportunities, so that our human capital can be retained here. And yes, tapping into the global network of human capital, we can also bring in persons from external sources.
Here's a big question for you. How will the Young Entrepreneurs Association help to move young persons in Jamaica as a whole from a low income earning country to at least people earning at US dollar type level wages? So for instance, the minimum wage in Jamaica is what, $13,000. But the minimum hourly wage in New York is like about $10 an hour. Distance apart. How do we begin to move our people to earning real wages and forget the discussion about minimum wage?
That's a very good question. And that's a very big task that would be put on the Young Entrepreneurs Association. But certainly, we want persons to change their mindset from just, you know, looking at your income as only getting it from, you know, a 9 to 5, but to create multiple streams of income and to sustain that. The door to that and the window is really entrepreneurship. It gives you a certain level of control in terms of how much money you're able to make, right? And so that's a part of the education that we foster, you know, showcasing, you know, different ways in which you can, different technologies, different opportunities that persons can use to, you know, multiply their streams of income as individuals, and not only as individuals but also as businesses, because businesses, you know, in some cases, looking at your business model, and initially you may be offering one product, but how do you begin to, you know, use, for example, data and digital technology to identify what are really the needs of your clientele and create multiple streams of income to create that value proposition and bringing more profitability to your business. That's a part of what we push.
If there were maybe one or two of the challenges that you face, and I know there are many, that you think, you know, these challenges could really be, as they say in Jamaica, stepping stones, and stepping stones just really going to revolutionize what we do and change the game in a real way, what would that be? I mean, I know some people tend to talk about access to capital. I mean, we're now into technology and people talking about AI and all of those things. What would be those challenges that, you know, in a big way, if we were using them as stepping stones, could really be game changers?
Okay, you mean for Jamaica's entrepreneurial space? I think one of the stepping stones are opportunities, I would say, is partnership. I think, you know, the disjointed silo approach to meeting the needs of entrepreneurs is what is holding back the country. So we have several institutions in the space. We're doing the same types of programs, and, you know, we're stretching the limited finances too thin, whereas, you know, we could collaborate more partner together and, you know, really begin to address the needs in a strategic way. I think that is definitely one of the big stepping stones. And I also see as a springboard from partnership, representation. I believe that, you know, I like to say, and this is very controversial, in some instances you do have some of the wrong people in the right places. And I do believe that, you know, what we could have is more representation of people who are actually on the ground, you know, involved in the trenches, actual entrepreneurs being placed at the tables where decisions are being made so that they can contribute to, you know, the strategic and efficient formulation of certain policies, strategic and efficient formulation of the programs so that we can get real benefits realization and real and sustained results for the space.
That's a big talk a while ago. I mean, you may have been disturbing a couple of people and sitting comfortably in some of the right places.
Yes.
All right, so that's absolutely great. I know they're giving me the wrap-up signal. Anything that you want to leave with on the minds of the viewers?
Yes, well, you know, on the minds of the viewers, I want to say, you know, Jamaica, there is hope for Jamaica yet. I believe that, you know, the growth of Jamaica is significantly reliant on the productivity of Jamaicans, and certainly as Jamaicans tap into the opportunities that are available in the entrepreneurial space, we are able to individually and collectively increase that productivity and can contribute significantly to the GDP growth and the transformation of Jamaica. Thank you.
If she sounds like the new Prime Minister, we'll see what is coming in the future. She's president of the Young Entrepreneurs Association of Jamaica. As we always say here on Let's Talk Stocks, we give you information to make better financial decisions. Come back with us on Monday at 9 when we'll have another wonderful program lined up for you.